This is the exciting part of the day where we talk about things crashing and burning and blowing up. Every time I hear a siren out the window, it makes the heart of an insurance adjuster flutter. But I was thinking, as we were talking about all the innovation and all the pace of change that we've seen in the industry, I was back to my very first interview with Crawford when I joined them over 20 years ago. The head of human resources was boasting about the bold IT strategy the company had in 1996 was to put a desktop computer on every employee's desk within the next 3 years. And a month ago, I was back at my alma mater interviewing for co-op students. They're going to be starting at the company in January. And I was talking about our technology platform and our investments and some of the InsurTech bets that we've made in the industry. And that's when the candidate said, "Oh, are you a bring your own device company? Can I bring my own computer?" And I thought, how quickly things have changed, that when I entered the industry, I was happy I would get a computer, and now the computer I give you isn't good enough. The 19-year-old kid wants to bring his own into the organization. So thank you for having me here, Patrick. Lots of connections between what I'm going to talk about today and what the other speakers spoke about this morning, which is a huge relief because these slides were done a week ago, and if what I'm going to say today flies in the face of the others, it wouldn't make a lot of sense. But we're seeing a lot of common themes emerge between the presentations where there's been a lot of innovation in the industry, but not that disruption that Sharon so eloquently defined this morning. We've got a lot of good ideas out there, but we haven't yet connected the dots. And so I'm going to talk about what's happening in the InsurTech space now, very specific to claims, and then what do we think we're going to see in the future, and how do we think we're going to be able to get there. So you saw this slide earlier when Sharon was giving her introductory remarks. Absolutely lots of activity in the InsurTech space right now. InsurTech is hot. There's exciting ideas and technologies. Incubators and think tanks are active, very specific to the insurance industry. Canada, Toronto, Ontario itself is punching above its weight in this area. We're bringing a lot of innovation to the market that's standing up pretty proudly on the global stage. An interesting tidbit, you're seeing InsurTech mentioned on earnings calls. The analysts calling in to talk to the CEO and the CFO of insurers are now asking them, what's the impact of InsurTech? What's your InsurTech strategy? What's your InsurTech plan? And you can see the investment volumes up there growing rapidly. In 2018, we had $2.56 billion invested across 204 deals, according to some of the CB Insights research. Lots of money, lots of activity, lots of energy in InsurTech, broadly speaking. When we take a deeper dive down into the claims space, it's a bit of a narrower field. There's lots of great activity happening with InsurTech and claims, but not as much as you would expect. There's not a lot of research published in this space, but the best we can come up with is about 10 to 15% of the InsurTech activity out there is focused on claims. And I Googled that, so you know that's authoritative. It can't be wrong if I found it on Google. But I did a quick search. If you search InsurTech on Google, you get 2.6 million hits. Fascinating that today you get 2.6 million hits. 2 years ago, you got 0. So from 0 to 2.6 million in 24 months is pretty incredible. If you do InsurTech claims, you only get about 300,000 hits.